Standing by with more reaction. Nxasana, very good morning to you. What's the latest?
Well, good morning again, Blaine. Let me just take a quick reaction from Corruption Watch. They brought this matter to the Constitutional Court. David Lewis, what's your feeling in terms of the outcome?
Yeah, I'm pleased at the outcome. I mean, what we asked for was granted, as it was granted by the High Court and now is confirmed by the Constitutional Court. You know, let's hope that this is the beginning of a renewal for the NPA. You heard the court refer to the chronic instability that has plagued the NPA for the last 10 years and maybe more, and a chronic instability caused by political interference in the work of the institution and the work of its director. Let's hope that this brings that to an end, because we've all seen what has been going on the last couple of years, what has been revealed in the last years, and it needs a robust criminal justice system to deal with it. And it certainly didn't have that under Mr. Abrahams, it didn't have that under several of his predecessors. It got a glimmer of that in the short term that Mr. Nxasana was head of the NPA, which is why I think Zuma was so intent on removing him. And I do feel a little sore, I have to say, that he was not reinstated. It was not part of our application, but I would have preferred that. But, on the whole, for the rule of law and for the strength of our criminal justice system, this is a great decision and a very, very important day it could turn out to be.
But of course, some analysts have indicated that part of the problem really is that the Constitution as well as the NPA Act give the President singular power to appoint a head of the NPA. Should this not be reviewed in terms of making it in line with other Section 9 institutions like the Public Protector that are appointed by Parliament?
Absolutely. I mean, we were very involved in the appointment of the current Public Protector. We didn't get such a great Public Protector, but we got a good process. And I think that the extraordinary powers of appointment that the President enjoys have got to be reviewed. I mean, not only with respect to the NPA, but with respect to the Police Commissioner, with respect to the head of the Hawks, the Chapter 9 institutions. Appointment processes are a mess. We need to think about the appointment of the heads of state, the chairs of boards and the boards of state-owned enterprises. There is a real urgency about reviewing appointment processes, and the NPA obviously principal amongst them. It will be interesting to hear how President Ramaphosa does this, but I hope, even though he has the unfettered power to appoint the head of the NPA, I hope in the process there is some transparency introduced into the process and some rationality, which it is in his power to do. But having said that, the law needs to be changed to reflect the necessity for rationality and transparency in these sorts of decision-making processes.
Thank you very much. David Lewis from Corruption Watch saying that they are happy with the outcome. They would have wanted to have Nxasana reinstated, but that part has not been ordered by the court. But the other person who came here in person is Congress